Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Mindset and Marketing Maximizer with me, Pam. I am here a little early. Sorry for not really giving you guys a warning. I just decided at the last minute, I'm like, I'm ready. I could just jump on early. My afternoon is kind of packed today, so I'm like, maybe I should just jump on early and do this. Hey Tara, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you today? I hope everything is well with you. It's been a while since we've chatted, actually, like a long while. I'm glad you popped on. I'm going to share with a few more fabulous, amazing people to see how they're doing today, because I always like to have viewers watching while I do this live. If you're not in my group where you can pop on live, then if you're watching on this replay on my YouTube channel or on my website, then you can definitely, there's usually a link that I put around this video somewhere that you can click and request access into my group so that you can be live with me every Tuesday. Usually it's at noon Mountain Time. Today I'm a little early. I'm sorry. But if you turn on notifications for my group, then you can see when I jump on live and you can jump on with me. And that's awesome. So, like I said earlier, if you're checking out my replay, type in replay and, yeah, just give me some love. I love you guys. Today, I just wanted to say one thing. If you are in like the Grand Prairie, Alberta area and you are looking to get any sort of facial like injections or anything like that done, it's been almost 2 weeks. No, it's been 2 weeks. Yes, it's been like 10 days. And I had my forehead. It's like Botox, but it's not Botox. I have like these crazy, like, I call them my surprise lines, like really crazy vertical or horizontal lines on my forehead. And she put in, it's like Botox. It's like the same type product, but different. It reacts a little bit different. It gives you like more movement in your eyebrows and stuff like that, like solid face. But it's called Dysport, and she put it in my forehead, and I feel like I look almost 10 years younger. I'm so happy for that. So between that and my eyelashes, I'm like, I'm feeling pretty good today. And then added like a little pink lip going on. I know Karen will be proud of me. Love you, girl. I know I haven't seen you in a while. She reached out to me the other day, messaged me. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I've just been so busy. We started hanging this past week, and between that and business stuff and kids and whatever have you, I really haven't been around lately, which I kind of feel bad. Hey, Christina, good morning to you, my girl. So yeah, it's been a crazy, it's not even been a crazy week. It's been like a crazy month, and it hasn't even been that busy because we don't have, like, normally we had the Teepa Creek Stampede, like the local stampede. We didn't have that this year. It was canceled. What did we do with all of our time? I don't even know. And July's gone, just like that, gone. Hey, Christina, she says she hasn't been around either. I know, it's just like, you've been busy with like summer and family and just like stuff, right? I don't even know where all my time went this month. It's like, it's gone. Anyway, so relating to time and the progression of this year that has been kind of a shit show, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody's just like, I'm done with 2020. We can just like, I'm ready for the next year to come. I'm like, okay, easy people. I get it. Everybody's like antsed up and all the stuff going on in the world. I get it. Okay. Honestly, I'm not incredibly affected out here in the wilderness. All I care is that I have a good Wi-Fi connection. But there's anxiety in the world, and people are just like, they're done with the year. Like, 2020 can take a friggin' hike. Just get the F out, because I'm done. right? People are like, and I say that this like 2020's theme for the year, fuck this shit, I'm having a drink. Pardon my French. I'm sorry for your kids watching. I'm really sorry. But that's just so, like, that's how people have been this year. Like 2020 has just been like, done, right? People are just feeling they're spinning their wheels, or they can't do what they want to do because of restrictions and lockdowns and social distancing and all that stuff. I get it, okay? I mean, we have to stay safe. You know, let's be politically correct about this for a minute. Let's stay safe. Let's make sure that you stay your distance. Let's stop the spread. All the mumbo jumbo, okay? You know, people's normal lives have changed. Your plans have changed. Your priorities in life have shifted. If you have a business, maybe it's pivoted. So many businesses have suffered. So many businesses have gone under because of the struggle that the economy is going through right now. And, you know, I kind of talked about that last week, where we, you know, try and get our networking, like still get in your networking, even when it's virtually, because not many, like, you're not doing a lot of one-on-one, you know, you're not doing a lot of networking events, you're not doing those things anymore, and it may be hurting your business, right? So maybe your business is pivoted. So no matter where you are in your business, your goals and your dreams shouldn't have to be put on hold. And I know that this seems like a crazy thing to think about right now, because everybody's like, well, I can't do this. I can't have people in my shop. I can't do this. I can't do that. Stop thinking about what you can't do and think about what you can do. Maybe it is time to pivot. Maybe it is time to think outside the box. So in this little, I've been calling, instead of go lives or live streams or whatever, I've been calling them trainings, because they're kind of like trainings, right? Like, I'm like educating people, right? I don't know. I'm going to talk about the 4 steps that you can take to finish 2020 strong. You still have, how many months are left? A few, 5, 4, August, September, October, November, 5 months. Yeah, 5 months left. I had to count on my hand. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. You have 5 months left to take your business, your life, whatever, to the next level. And you can do it. I promise. So the 4 steps to finish 2020 strong, and I'm just gonna take a little sip of coffee out of my new awesome mug because I love it. It's got a unicorn on the front. Yay. And my lipstick. But it says, unicorn mom, mother who's not perfect, enjoys alcohol, has a sense of humor, and couldn't care less what you think. See also, beautiful boss, bitch, and 0 fucks given. It's my new favorite mug. Anyway, continuing. If you have not seen Days with Gray, she's a local, like, small girl biz, boss babe out of, I think she's out of, like, Leduc or some Lacombe, somewhere down by Alberta, down by Edmonton somewhere. And, yeah, she's awesome. Days with Gray, search her on Facebook. She's awesome. Anyway. Where am I? Oh, yes. So 4 steps to finishing 2020 strong, because we know you can. I know you can. I have faith in you. You just have to apply. So number 1, shorten the time frame for your goals. Instead of looking at monthly or quarterly, so like 90-day sprints and stuff like that, try like week-long, super hyper-focused goals. Change happens when you commit to one habit at a time. Making big transformations sounds amazing in theory, but implementation takes effort. And sometimes to really, really, really hyper focus on one thing at a time, like one thing for like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, however long it takes for you to develop a habit, maybe that's something that you should take a look at instead of all of the things all at once and overwhelming the hell out of yourself. So I was relating this into like diet because, you know, I'm trying to be health conscious. For those of you that have been following me for a while, I'm in the queue for bariatric surgery next year. But it's been a huge lifestyle change because I've been part of the program for 2 years. So it's been a lot of back and forth and trial and error and stuff like that. So deciding to cut out dairy and gluten and carbs, whatever else you want to cut out, seems like a good idea until you go cold turkey and you hit like day 3 and you're like, I really, really, really just want a sandwich or some stupid thing like that, right? I mean, the struggle is real. We've all been there. So instead of going, I don't want to say don't go all in because you need to go all in, but instead of going like with everything all in, what if we go with like one thing all in? Just choose one thing, stick to it for a week. Your 7 days, every Monday or Sunday or whatever, take a step back and evaluate your week. You know, sometimes depending on your goal, the habit that you want to focus on, sometimes you need to do journaling. Like usually with food, it's journaling, emotions, it's journaling, making checklists and like taking the stuff off, I find is really helpful for me as well. Excuse me. But then you don't have to wait for the results of your habit building training. You don't have to wait till the end of the month or wait till the end of the sprint and be like, okay, let's take a step back and assess this. You can be like, okay, after a week, what worked, what didn't work, what I need to improve upon, if you will, or what I need to change, right? What do you need to tweak? And then you can make adjustments, or even if you feel like you've kind of nailed it, you can always add on to your new habit, doing something that furthers it, or just keep going, right? This is how you build a strong foundation for up-leveled habits. And for those of you that have not read Atomic Habits yet by James Clear, do it. That book is phenomenal. I'm not just saying that. I read it. When did I read it? I think it was during my first 75 hard, the beginning of like last fall. Maybe I need to read it again. It's been a while. Sorry, the mosquitoes are starting to get me. Okay. Number 2, get uncomfortable on purpose. Be purposefully uncomfortable. Great things happen inside your comfort zone, said no one ever. Continually ask yourself, how can I get uncomfortable? What gives me those butterflies, slight anxiety feelings in my chest and the pit of my stomach? Then guess what? Lean into it. Lean into that feeling. Do something you've never done this week that will get you somewhere you've never been. As long as you're uncomfortable, you're doing it right. And, you know, recently we celebrated my 1 year since I did my first 5K, and we're talking about, you know, how we were a little bit sad that we couldn't do it again because it was so fun last year. And it was like the most crazy, I don't want to say the most crazy thing I've ever done in my life. It was the most emotionally and like physically charged thing I'd ever done in my life. And not because it's a 5K, but because there were obstacles in that 5K. It's a 5K foam fest. We did it at a Leduc last year. And there were things that terrified me. If you go on my website and you could check out the Monday Morning Motivation from like, it's like the first week of July or second week of July, I talked about how I got out of my comfort zone, and I talked about the 5K Foam Fest. And there were things that just, I thought, and I said this through the whole thing, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to die. oh my God, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. And my friend and neighbor, she's just like, you're not gonna die. You can do this. And she was like my driving force through this whole thing. And it was so empowering to be able to accomplish that and to say that I've accomplished that. And then as soon as they released tickets for this year that we're in now, I was like, yes, I'm doing it again. Yes. Because it felt so good. Uh-oh, my kids are screaming. So, like I say, lean into that feeling because I promise you it'll feel amazing. Speaking of leaning, there's a power in finding like-minded communities and masterminds. So number 3 is lean on a community. So I talked about this a little bit last week about finding communities to network with and stuff like that virtually because of the whole lack of in real life events and stuff like that, networking events. You can do the same thing with like supportive communities and masterminds. These are the people who will cheer you on, support your learning experiences, because I don't say failures, and force you to level up. Especially for us solopreneurs, we work from home, where most of us are like hanging out with our kids and then trying to do our business and have other things going on. So sometimes it's really tough to find somebody to lean on when you're having struggles or you want to celebrate wins. And that's why I created this Facebook group, because I love being able to do those things for other people. And I want other people to do that for other people. So that's why I love my new Facebook group. Or no, it's not new. This Facebook group, because you can definitely do that. And like I said earlier in the video, if you are not in my group and you're watching the replay in my YouTube channel or my website, there's a link here. Click it, request access, join my community because it's awesome. So holding ourselves accountable is really, really tough as solopreneurs, as at-home entrepreneurs, working from home, home-based businesses, stuff like that. Even before all the social distancing, it was still tough because more often than not, we're still working from home. But even before all that, all of these communities were still going. So you just got to find them. Like I mentioned last week too, that revenue mastermind with Mike Dillard is awesome. I'm in that thing like every day. It's not on Facebook. It's not on any sort of social media. And he's kept it that way for a reason. And you have certain rules to abide by in there as well. So like there's no COVID talk. There's no political talk. And I love it because it's like so refreshing. That's where I go to like get away from social media. That and Discord. But that's a whole nother story. So all of these communities are around. You just have to find them. And like I said, if you want to join the Revenue Mastermind with Mike Dillard, message me. I'll shoot you a link and you can get in there and I will get 50% as like affiliate commission. What is on my hand? Because he has an affiliate program. Why not? So Facebook groups like this one, mentorship or coaching programs like one that I offer, or others. I know others that are offered as well. Educational platforms, part of some of those as well, are all great places to start. Like I said last week, I kind of went off a whole list of places that you can find, like networking, masterminds, online communities where you can get support and people to cheer you on in your entrepreneurial journey. We're here for you. If you don't want to reach out specifically on this go live or on this training, then definitely shoot me a private message because I can hook you up depending on what you're doing and where you're at in your entrepreneurial journey. I know so many people that can help. I do. So we can talk one-on-one. I did put my 30-minute complimentary strategy session link. I think it's in the announcements in this group. So you can book your call, or you can just reach out and I can put you in contact with somebody who can help you specifically. So anyway, and the last but not least, number 4, look ahead to your 2021 goals. When Karen and I think it was Joanne and Kimberly, there's a bunch of us that were supposed to go on a cruise in May. just like a West Coast cruise. It was supposed to leave Vancouver and then go to San Francisco, and it was supposed to be fun and awesome, and then it got canceled, right? So we have to book between, well, whenever they start again. And I think we have until December 2021 to use it. And they gave us a really good credit. And I'm disappointed, but I'm not like sad bummed anymore. I was pretty sad when we had to cancel, because I was looking forward to like getting away with the girls and like just hanging out and sun and fun and all the fun stuff that Karen had planned for us. But now, hopefully we can book our cruise for next year soon. And that's just kind of keeping me going, right? So looking ahead to 2021 goals can also keep you going in your entrepreneurial journey, while real change happens in little baby steps, week by week. It's a great idea to look forward to your 2021 and beyond dreams and goals. What are your dreams and goals for next year? In 5 years, 10 years? You know, it's always good to refresh and revisit those goals. Having a clear vision of what they are and how you can achieve them makes it that much easier to reverse engineer them, and it just makes it that much clearer in your mind. If you've ever read The Magic or Happy Pocket Full of Money, you'll know what I'm talking about. Visualizing them regularly also helps because of that, you know, quantum physics and all that fun stuff. And, you know, just visualization, making it appear real in your brain, just like Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about constantly, because he's awesome. If you ever watch him on YouTube, like anything that he's on YouTube is like amazing. Dr. Joe Dispenza. So visualizing them regularly helps as much detail as possible. So when you're writing them out, when you're going through them, like visualizing your goals in your mind, just concentrate on it and visualize it with so much clarity that you know exactly that's what's going to happen in, you know, 5 months in 2021, or in a year, or in 5 years, or in 10 years, whatever goal it is. You have so much clarity of that's exactly what's going to happen. There's no doubt in your mind that that's what's going to happen, and it'll happen. So the 4 things again, as I recap here. So number 1, shorten your time frame for your goals. So for your building your habits and stuff, go week by week, building your strong foundation. Number 2, get uncomfortable on purpose. Number 3, lean on a community. And number 4, look ahead to 2021 and beyond. Leveling up looks different to everybody, depending on your current situation. Everybody's different. Everybody's situations are different. Everything is different. I'm not the same as you. You're not the same as me. That's par for the course, right? Be kind to yourself and hold your vision as a priority. Sometimes our visions start to fog or fade when life gets in the way. But as long as you are focused on it, then you will make it a priority and you will see how it fits in to life getting in the way. Be open and adaptable to change, and stay committed to your goals. Perseverance is the most common trait amongst the best entrepreneurs. Stay focused, stay vigilant, stay implementation ready and on it. And I don't know any more adjectives with that one. Your steadfast commitment for the remainder of 2020, so for the next 5 months, will reflect everything. Once you get from now to January, just think about what you can achieve in 5 months, regardless of what the world is doing. It doesn't matter. What matters is you, your business, your goals, your family, your commitment, your perseverance. That's all that matters. And on that note, I'm like, mic drop. On that note, thank you for Tara and Christina for popping on live with me, ladies. I appreciate your watching and little participation. like I said, I know I'm like early for the day. Oh yeah, it's only like 11:25. So I'm a little off on timing, but I hope that for the most part people can catch the replay. And like I keep saying in my videos, if you're watching the replay on my YouTube channel or my website, you can always click the link around this video somewhere, usually in the comments or above or below or somewhere, and request access to my Facebook group, because that's where I do these trainings live, because that's where it's the most fun, and that's where I just like to hang out, because these people are awesome. These 104 people are awesome. Gotcha. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next week, Tuesday I will try to stick to the noon, Mountain Standard Time or Mountain Daylight Time, whatever it is, Mountain Time timing. Like I say, sometimes I have to change depending on what my schedule does, but I try to stick to the same day, same time-ish most weeks. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.